So there's a rumor that there's gonna be a new camera coming out called the Sony ZV-E10. It's probably the next version up from your current Sony ZV-1. But is it worth the upgrade? Let's talk about it. Hello Epic YouTubers, Mike here, and I've been getting a lot of comments on my ZV-1 videos, and it seems like a lot of you guys are using that camera. So today I'm going to be quickly talking about a few reasons why I don't think it's worth upgrading from the current Sony ZV-1 to the Sony ZV-E10. And this video is probably going to be more helpful towards the people who only has Sony ZV-1 and considering an upgrade. First reason why I don't think it's worth the upgrade is because the specs are very similar. I know the specs that are leaked right now is not the confirmed, spec. There could be more, but as of now, looking at all the specs is very similar. Those specs that are on there, the Sony ZV-1 can do all of them at the moment. And probably the only few advantage the Sony ZV-E10 has, basically it's able to change lenses. It could be an advantage or disadvantage, and I'll explain that later. It has a little bit bigger sensor size, and it has ability to stream with a USB-C cable, and also there's another switch that you can switch from SNQ mode, photo, and video. The second reason is the cost. I told you that the Sony ZV-E10 has an ability to change lenses, which means that you probably have to purchase a lens. That means Sony ZV-1 is around $700 with the full package, but if you get the Sony ZV-E10, it's going to be starting at $900, and I'm pretty sure that that price does not include a kit lens. That means you probably have to get a lens, and that means depending on what kind of lens you want, that your cost will kind of build up. And at that point, at a certain level, it's probably better off to go with maybe higher end APS-C camera or even full frame on your Sony system. And the third reason is not confirmed, but this is just my prediction. I don't think the battery life is going to be that great because the form factor is going to be very similar to the A5000. The new ZV-E10 won't be using the new Sony battery that goes into Sony A7 III and the newer, because those batteries are great, but the ones before were kind of, it wasn't that great. Buying the Sony ZV-1 battery will be cheaper than the battery that goes into Sony A5000 or A6000 series camera. And this brings back to the second reason that cost is going to be going up. So the fourth reason is probably the biggest reason why I shouldn't consider. Obviously, the specs are not confirmed on the Sony ZV-E10, but the best feature that Sony ZV-1 had, in my opinion, was great internal microphone and also built-in ND. But if the new Sony ZV-E10 does not have those two, then basically you have to purchase an ND filter again, and depending on the mic quality, you'll probably have to purchase additional external mic, which brings back to the second reason the cost will go up. And the last reason is the form factor. The ZV-E10 is probably going to be another vlog-centric camera, and like I told you guys earlier, if my predictions are correct and you'll require ND filter and external microphone, that just becomes another huge setup where ZV-1, this is a whole package. You're all ready to go with just one little piece of equipment. So depending on obviously what you need, I think if you're just looking to vlog and have some good footage, I think ZV-1 is probably more than enough. I always been emphasizing that this camera is a workhorse. It could do so much, and probably most of the stuff that vloggers need. So that's it for me today. Hopefully I made some sense. If you guys like this video, please give me a like and subscribe if you guys want to see more camera related videos in the future. And don't hesitate to comment down below if you guys have any comments or thoughts or whatever. I'll try to reply as much as I can. And until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace.